Oh,
Yes, le cursive. It's not. C'est lettre attachée in French.
yeah.
That's my turn.
Are you gonna? Okay, you already did a perception and failed, so
Yeah.
let's go to Sveltna.
I'm going to keep following with Carl and just kind of act with him when he acts.
Anna.
Okay, so I'm gonna go out to these buildings. What are they?
All right. So as you go out into these buildings here, this one here is actually a forge. It is not active at the moment, but you can see several horseshoes like lying around the forge. This area, sorry, I got to move you for a second. This area here is a hitch post where it looks like they tie up horses. Over here, they've got they're kind of like obelisk-looking statues with little green like shrubberies and other things around them, and each one's got an inspirational quote written on them.
Oh boy.
It's a school.
On the way here, did I see any signs? Like sometimes they'll have, especially on big campuses, like this way to whatever.
You're looking for the dormitories, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this area here looks like the headmaster's office. Can you see my ping?
Yep.
And you'd
Yeah,
say the living situation's probably around here. Some of the bigger buildings are probably what are they called? Like lecture halls and things like that.
Okay, got it. And just to clarify, Anna isn't doing like a Skyrim sneak or anything, like crouched down. She's just kind of like walking around trying to look inconspicuous. If that makes any sense, like hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, there are a couple people walking around, and you don't seem out of place.
Perfect.
Did you do a perception or anything? Because you did your move. Do you want to investigate anything in particular?
No, I mean I'm sort of at a loss. I guess I'll do perception and just like overhear conversations. Is that applicable?
Yeah. So do a perception.
Like I'm in a bit of a situation where I'm not entirely sure how to find Kira at this point. 13.
You hear two younger girls saying, "I can't believe they let I can't believe they let some of the girls go off and into the inlet, not us. Yeah, it's really stupid. I don't know about you, but I've never smoked. I can't believe they accused me of doing such a thing." She goes, "I know, right?" And they keep walking.
Anna, ask them.
Ask them what? Do you know who Kira is? Like,
No.
I don't want to...
Just be like, like, oh, you weren't allowed to go to the inlet because they accused you of smoking? That didn't happen?
I'm good.
Gamry.
Okay, Gamry would like to follow up on what he thinks he might have seen earlier.
Okay. So it was definitely down here. You can see something looks out of place in this particular spot.
Can I climb closer and then do a perception?
Yes, you can. Or you could climb down, and that would give you the best odds, but...
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay.
Check. 25.
Nice.
That's for the climb.
Okay, so the first thing is... I'm not even going to make you roll that with that climb. As you jump down, when you hit the ground, like, you climb down carefully, right? But, like, I'm guessing with, like, the last 2 feet, you jump down. When you hit the ground, it sounds hollow.
Ooh.
Gamry's suspicious and slowly pushes his sword into the earth.
You find a metal plate is hidden in the ground.
Gamry's confused, looks over his shoulder to see if he's alone.
Yeah, no one's followed you.
And then digs it up a little with his sword to try to see what it is.
So you notice that there's actually quite a few footprints going this direction, like back and forth between these two ways. As you dig it open, you find a metal ring, and this is a tunnel.
Like it's a secret tunnel that's covered up?
Yes, it is.
With grass or something?
Yep.
Oh,
I
It's
found
well
where the drugs are coming from.
and
I
you manage,
see down it.
as you open it up, it's pitch black. You can see a burnt out torch scone to your left, and as well, you can see that there are several cigarette butts here, there, and everywhere. The tunnel itself smells like someone's been smoking in it.
I smell bad children. Um, get,
Wow, that was really creepy.
Right?
No, I didn't take
Some
that as
kids
creepy.
need a spanking.
Better go to bed after dark, or Sir Camry might catch you.
Good thing I kept some candy. Children!
He climbs the wall and into your bed.
oh boy.
You gotta be nice or he'll cleave your head.
I like it.
Wow. I'm just
Now
Camry.
Sir Gamry's actually
We got the Gamry nursery rhyme,
Sir
dude.
Gamry's actually mythic now.
okay.
There, you got your honor back.
How deep is the tunnel?
It's hard. Like you can just walk into it. So just judging with a quick once over, this tunnel itself is old. It's not a recent addition. It kind of matches the architecture of the walls.
Can I light the torch and wander a little ways in?
You have a flint and steel.
Yes.
All right, you can light the torch. They're like a gold.
Well played.
Every
Russell.
adventurer should have one.
Yeah.
I even have tinder twigs, and I also have a flint and steel. Anyways, yeah. So you start walking in the tunnel, Leslie.
Les is gonna say, well, I gotta say, everything I've seen so far sounds wonderful. Maybe you
He
can
said-
show me the accommodations where some of the children stay. In fact,
And
I would love to ask one of the girls that we come across what they think of it here.
He says, "Why, certainly. Follow me, and just follow Gorgon. 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
Gorgon.
5, 6." He starts pointing out their state-of-the-art arts and crafts facilities. These lecture halls here are for the younger girls, so they're a little bit more strict. As the girls get a little bit older, we only make them, once they're able to write, we still do calligraphy and penmanship and painting classes, but we prefer to let them kind of choose their own career. Estates is the only mandatory class, and it's something everyone needs to know. As a banker, I'm sure you appreciate that.
I certainly do.
Sveltna, is there anything you want to do while you're in this area?
I guess I'll just do like a basic perception check. Just to see if anything's out of place.
Yeah,
Like Gamery was doing earlier.
I'm gonna throw that down too. Fuck, man, I can't roll.
Sveltna, you find an envelope with a wax seal hidden in one of the corners of between the logs in this cabin.
Okay, I'm gonna try and sleight of hand it.
Okay.
Look at that little bitch.
Oh, that's not one of my fucking buttons. Sorry, give me 1 second.
I got a little kidder here. My cat's named Sir Gamry.
17.
All right. You seem to pop it in your garb without the headmaster knowing. He says to Leslie, he goes, "Tell me, Mr. Washington, why of all places did you choose our fair academy?"
Well, quite simply put, I asked one of my most trusted family friends, Michael Holdsteel or whatever.
Ironsides.
Michael Ironsides, the executive of the trade union or whatever. He he actually
You know,
highly
the
recommended
thing.
this school.
Oh, did he now?
Yes, indeed, he did. He what was I going to say? It's also near the Abbott's Shore,
Mhm.
which is a city that I often frequent.
Ah, I see. The proximity makes it very likely. We'll come further, and I'll show you the rest of the grounds. Thurindle.
I just want to quickly sense motive when I drop that name.
Oh yeah, his feathers were ruffled. Yeah. So something I didn't tell you, but I'll tell you now. You guys are on a 3-strike system, and that was strike 1.
It was worth it.
How
Yes. Okay.
How
Sorry.
high, how high are the walls approximately?
10 feet.
Okay. Did I? So can I see Sir Gamry when he was up here on the wall?
I'm gonna say when he first got up on the wall and you could hear shouting, you probably looked over and saw him up on the wall. And you're gonna go to where Gamry is. I'll say you can see him jump off the wall if you want to try and go.
I was
and meet up with him.
considering it. I don't think that there's going to be much in this area that'll be helpful. Well, actually, I could search some more houses, I guess, and
Okay.
then go and check out Sir Gamry.
As you're doing that, a teacher leaves one of the houses and starts fidgeting for some keys and locking it behind her. She looks like this.
It's Eleanor Smith with her transparent horse.
Did she leave?
Isn't that
House,
Professor McGonagall?
That you just came out of, yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Looks like she's
Okay.
going to be heading your way if you don't move.
All right, I'll step out of the way.
So are you going to move, like, you could be pinned here for a bit, or you could try and get away now, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, that's a tough call. I'll distract her with ghost sounds.
Okay, so she gets a wheel save.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use non-enhanced so I don't fail.
10?
I believe that's a pass.
She says, how odd, and continues about her day. She fumbles through her stuff and looks for her keys, and you're kind of pinned there as she dawdles around. Yang.
Yang is still looking for Anna, so I'll keep moving. What is that?
Pardon? It's a big reflective pool.
And that? Just a building?
It actually looks like a swimming pool where people can do lengths. Right at the end looks like some sort of change hut.
Okay. Now, I don't know that Anna is there, but since, technically she's closed, I guess I'll throw in a perception.
Okay.
See if I notice her. 15? I guess no.
Nope.
I say to myself...
You've even kind of forgotten what her costume, or like what her disguise was, and you're like,
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah, I look at Roa and I'm like, I wonder where Anna is.
Roa's pawing
Roa
at her,
has-
and you're like, yes, let's turn around.
Yeah, I wonder...
Yeah, Roa has like an emotional thing. I imagine Anna like looks over her shoulder and sees Yang and like feels this sort of like, please don't walk over here, please don't walk over here, and then Roa, like pulls on Yang's pant leg and points in the opposite direction.
Really?
Good
That's
idea.
You little
Well,
bastard.
well, you're just a raccoon. What do you know?
You did it.
But I don't know. Maybe it'll push me another way. So I guess, yeah. So I don't know what direction I'm gonna go next. But now that's my turn. I'm done.
All right, Speltna, are you gonna wait for Leslie?
What kind of building does it look like this is that I pulled the paper out of?
It looks like a school hall.
I'm gonna pop it open and read it.
Okay. You pop it open, and you don't find a letter. Instead, you find something else.